Tonight on the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror. Dun 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 dun.
Start spreading the news. I'm stabbing your friends. I'm gonna murder all of them in New York, New York.
Tonight's movie, Scream 6.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror. Yes, 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 yes. I am so sorry. I have no idea what happened. Anyways, all hope is lost. Tonight, come off of last night's wonderful Taxi Hunter, we are going on to a movie that came out last year. So another, relatively recent release. Ooh, wow. How many has that been so far this year? Like 3, which is like usually, I think, the average number, right? Anyways. But I digress. Tonight's movie is the sequel to a movie that I reviewed, was it last year? Was it either last year or the year before? Anyways, the latest entry in the Scream series, and that is Scream 6. Yes, Scream 6 in its wonderful 4K glory here. Bigger, bloodier, and scarier. Maybe 2 out of 3. I don't know. Anyways, let's get on to it. All right, so Scream 6 takes place, I believe, a year after the events of Scream 5, where we have Sarah and her sister are in New York City. Sarah's sister is attending a college, and Sarah's just there to make sure that she stays out of trouble, as in, death trouble, because she just can't shake the haunting of what happened in the previous movie's events. And also, the internet has quite a stir of conspiracy theories involving her. In fact, there's this thought that maybe she was actually the mastermind all along and basically set up the other two to take the fall for her crimes. And so, she's kind of like feeling like an outcast because of this. So when people start to get murdered and pieces of Ghostface's past, I guess, pieces from murders past in the Scream universe are being left behind, a bunch of suspicion has started to be pointed right at Sam. And of course, Sam is just freaking out because it's like, oh my god, the killings are happening again. Now I've got to protect my sister and everything. So what exactly is going on? Well, another Ghostface is here to terrorize poor Sam and her sister, but yet seemingly there's another motive, in fact, going on, as it seems like the Ghostface killer is sort of playing a game with her and her friends. So will she be able to survive and find out who's doing the killings and perhaps even clear up her name in the eyes of the public? Well, you'll have to watch to find out. So let's get to those scores, shall we? Violence and gore. It is a 5 out of 5. This is a violent, slashy, stabby, bloody movie. And is, the thing is, like, outside of things like Terrifier and like just really super nasty stuff, like this is a 5 out of 5. It doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel like the impact is as great as some of these other movies that I've seen, but those movies are definitely pushing the envelope. So I think, honestly, like your average viewer is going to watch this and they're going to be like, this is really violent and this is really bloody and it is really gory. So, you know what? 5 out of 5. It's all kinds of stabby, pointy goodness. And some people get shot too, you know. Anyways, and yes, there are some pretty bloody, gooey aftermaths too. So 5 out of 5. Shock value, I'm going to give this a 2 out of 5. There are some decent jump scares. The twists, God, I'm not going to talk about the twists until later. So anyways, 2 out of 5. All right, moving on to plot. 2.5 out of 5. This movie, oh my God. First of all, there are people that should be dead. There are people that should be fucking dead at the end of this movie. And they are not. And it is bullshit, man. It is bullshit. Okay? That being said, the twist is just... girl, I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying not to, but the twist is garbage. It's dumb. It's another one of those, it's kind of like, and I guess I get, I'm going to say it's like another movie in the series, and it makes sense because we're in that sort of reboot, sequel type thing that goes on where you have to sort of borrow the tropes from the movies that came before it and mold it into the story of this one. I get it. I talked about it at length, the Alien Romulus review. It's just stop. It was bad. It was bad. I rolled my fucking eyes. When it happened, when it was revealed, I was just like, oh my God. And it was just like, audible frustration was had. Look, I get it. I like the fact that they're in New York City. It changed it up. There are definitely some tense moments. There was definitely some red herring going on. Herringing. Sorry, a bunch of red herrings going on that I thought were great, but just I'm like, don't go there, and it went there, and it's disappointing, and I couldn't. It really, really lowered the experience for me, and made the plot just whatever. At the end of the movie, I was just like, whatever, just whatever, kill people. I don't fucking care. And it was yeah, that's what happened, really. So 2.5 out of 5. Acting, 3 out of 5. Look, they decent, above average job by most everyone involved. No one really stood out. People say they love Jenna Ortega. I mean, she's a beautiful woman, and I think, she did well in Wednesday. Here, no, just okay. Just okay. I mean, you don't have to be fucking Lawrence of Arabia. My God, that's not the name of the actor, but whatever. Was that Peter O'Toole or something like? Anyways, was that even I don't know. Whatever. You don't have to be freaking Leonardo DiCaprio all the time. You can have a okay or good performance. This is a good performance. It's not great. It's not awesome. It's not excellent. I mean, no, I'm not throwing shade on anyone. It's 3. It's better than average. Look, it's good. Okay, just nothing really to write home about. Not remarkable. So moving on. I mean, I guess I am remarking, but not whatever. Moving on to Nudity, 0 out of 5, I guess. I guess there was on a television, whatever. Fuck you, movie. No, I'm not scoring that. Unless it was you gotta bring it better than that. Anyways, plus Modern horror. Modern horror, my friends. Modern horror. You know, we just can't see tits in modern horror anymore. Unless we're going to be, like, honestly, we're getting to the point now where it's just like, it's ballsy to show some tits. Kind of a turn of a phrase, ballsy, showing tits, but I mean, like, it's kind of like unexpected. So, like, now when I see tits in a horror movie, I'm just like, wow, there's tits. Wonderful. I might end up making more bonus points out of it because it's just such a rare occasion now. Anyways, there's a lot of disappointment in this movie. Yeah, anyways, so moving on to enjoyment factor. All that being said, it is an entertaining slasher film. I think basically kind of like what I said about Scream 5 was like, look, for what it is, it's violent, it's bloody, it has some nice jump scares in it. If you're looking for a slasher, modern day, it'll do the job. It'll do the job a little bit above adequately, so 3 out of 5. But if you're looking for something that you're going to be like, oh, this is super memorable, no. If you're looking for something that's going to really increase the lore and make you more interested in the sequel, no. But there is a 7 coming out, so I don't know, but it's just, no. It falls kind of flat. It's still good. It's 3 out of 5, but it's just, you know, a 3 out of 5. Moving on to overall impression, 3 out of 5. It's a well-made movie, well acted, plot, it's kind of garbage. Things happen in this movie that are stupid. What can you do, right? I mean, like, you look at this and you're going to say, like, this is a very negative review. And I guess in a way it is. And for people who are, like, diehard fans of Scream, I'm sorry that I'm not giving it, like, glowing review. It's good. It's just not great. And it's disappointing. Because there are decisions in this movie that are just, like, scratching my head, like, why? And it's frustrating because the thing is, there is the opportunity to make a spectacular film, and they blew it. And I'm going to say you blew it. It's still not bad. I will watch it again. But it's not, you know, I'm not going to recommend you go out and buy it unless you are interested in the Scream series and you want to see all of them. Then yeah, go ahead. I mean, you know, but it's like if you're sort of just like ho-hum on Scream or slashers in general, you know what? You probably aren't missing anything if you don't watch this. I'm just being honest. But for me, horror film enthusiast, I'm glad I watched it. I'll watch it again. It won't be my first choice. But it does the job. So 3 out of 5. That averages out to a 2.6 out of 5. So there you have it. Scream 6. I mean, look, tell me what you think. Like, honestly, anyone who's a fan of Scream or who's seen it, please leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me your opinions. What do you think? Do you agree or disagree with me? Because I am really curious what your take is on this. Because maybe I'm just being too harsh. Maybe I'm just too much expectations. I don't know. Maybe I'm holding this to a much higher standard than I should be. I don't know. It's just like when you're watching something and you're like, you feel the frustration. That is a problem, and it's something that I have to address because I'm just not gonna, just try to all rosy rose-colored glasses. That's what I'm trying to look for. A film, unless it's an Argento film, then I'm gonna bend myself backwards to justify its awesomeness, which is probably wrong too. So look, I'm a human being. I'm not perfect. God knows. Far from it. Anyways, I'm running so. Anyways, thank you for watching another episode of the 31 Nights of Halloween Horror. And remember to rate, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, notifications, yada, 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 donate. Donate. Like I can even turn that on. Anyways, like anyone's got money to... Man, I love your content. Here's some money. I'm like, who does that? I mean, like, I don't think what I do warrants that type of stuff. Anyways, but whatever. All right, so thank you for watching, and remember to stay scary, internet. And as always, man, there are no honor among thieves when it comes to these Scream psychopath killers. They will fucking turn on each other so fucking fast. It's like, wow. You know, it's like, and that's another part of the story is like the plot could have been much more interesting. Like, yeah, it was kind of like shocking and weird at the beginning, but when I think about it, it's like, oh no, man, you guys could have done some fucking crazy shit if you didn't do the thing you did in the fucking opening of the fucking movie. It could have been like look, you could have done that like halfway through the film and it would have been spectacular. Like, people are probably not understanding what I'm talking about, but man, oh my god, it was all right, so if like, look, first of all, don't be a serial killer, but if you are a serial killer, turn yourself in. But second of all, but in the context of this world, it's like, man, don't trust other serial killers to mentor you, because they're serial killers. All right, that's what they do. They kill. And sure, maybe they want a buddy or whatever, but the minute that you know, are no longer whatever for them, I'm just saying, like, you know, okay, just saying, just put it out there. Okay. Ah.